Bengt here has done something that I haven't done. He has played Just Cause 2. I've only seen it, I never played it. How does it feel like? How does it feel like being Rico on the island of Panau, unleashing hell?
Well, it doesn't feel like hell, that's for sure. It's the thing with Just Cause. I played the first game, and it is a fairly good game. It's just that you do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, which gets kind of tedious after a while. And what they really try to do with Just Cause 2 is to mix it up a little bit more and to do away with all the takeover missions where you take over villages and they're the same throughout the game. They've done away with those. There are some sort of things like that, but mainly it's more elaborate missions, or the kind of story missions that you'd had in the first game. I didn't actually play a story mission. I played two sort of faction missions. There are 3 factions on the island that you can side with to gain access to more weapons and stuff, and destabilize the country, and all the kind of typical things you do as a hired revolutionary for the CIA. And these missions were actually even more elaborate than a story mission would be in the first game, and you would go obviously blow shit up, which is the #1 thing you do in Just Cause. You create chaos. Chaos is the currency for everything you do. And
it actually has its own meter, right? Chaos meter.
There's a chaos meter, and what it does is that when you reach, it unlocks missions. When you do get a certain level of chaos, you unlock new side missions or main story missions as well. And what I did first was that there was a little area where you could create chaos, and you would unlock a faction mission there. You could go. I can't remember which one was the first one, but there was a crazy sequence when you go and you blow up. You go to find the location of a witness for one of the factions. I think the cartel, the bad guy. They're a bad faction, but
yeah.
You got to do business with them as well. Sometimes you have to do bad things to do good things. And you went to this satellite place where you could find a GPS signal for that one, and you had to kill everyone on the way, and you have to enter the base and blow stuff up, and then there was a helicopter that came and pick you up. So you take your grappling hook and you shoot, and then you hang off from the helicopter, blow it, and then the helicopter magically starts following a caravan of cars where the witness is in one of the cars. And then you have to tackle the situation from, you can either hang there, but you're pretty exposed when you're hanging from a helicopter, and the cars were shooting at you.
Okay, but it sounds like you get to experiment a lot and perhaps try missions more than once.
Well, if you die, you get to try them more than once, and there are different approaches, and I think that's one of the nice things with Just Cause, that there's that constant thing where you can always approach a problem in different ways, and the grappling hook and also the stun parachute, and the combination of these makes for a much more sort of dynamic game, and you can really use that even in combat, like using the grappling hook to sort of quickly reel yourself to a different position, put up the parachute, gain you can take out the enemies from above, and just use the verticality of the game, and that's something that takes. I mean, I played it for an hour, and just towards the end started to get the hang of it. It's something you have to think a little bit differently, because we're so used to running around and gunning on the ground. But in Just Cause 2, that's not the best way of dealing with the enemies, because you get such an advantage from seeing them from above. So that's the way to go.
Okay, some quick yes and no questions here. Better than the first one?
Oh yeah.
You get to blow a lot of shit up?
Oh yeah.
And a very fun island to be at?
Well, I think there's going to be a lot of fun houses there. I can see Vic is laughing. There usually is in Avalanche games some sort of sexy twist, and Rico's in it, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun.